Hello again, everyone. What we're looking at is a real nice little Kenmore 158 decimal 10400. This is the 10400. It's a little portable machine. It's just the great big one, reduced in size. They didn't cut any corners as far as how they made it. All the parts are metal. All your drive gears are metal. Everything that connects is metal. Everything in here is metal. It has the adjustable pressure on top. Has your pressure button for doing freehand monogramming, quilting, stuff like that. Has a drop feed on it. Has a lot of nice features. The clutch release is over here. The bobbin wind is on top. The spool pin goes up and down so it can fit inside of its little holder. It has built-in straight stitch. See if we can get over here and show you some of these awesome stitches. It's got straight stitch, zigzag, hem stitch, a built-in buttonhole that does a real nice 4-step buttonhole. Even I can do one. It's a self-adjusting tension. You put it on forward, forget it. It's just an awesome little machine. This one came in with some issues with the bobbin winder and a little this and a little that. So I'll show you how we got started dealing with that. First thing I do on a 10400, of course, take the top off so I can get access to that. This one here, I got to adjust the bobbin winder on it. Keep it all oiled and everything is accessible. You take all the panels off, you can get to everything. Taking the panels off, I found out that folks would like for me to tell them how to get the panels off other than just say, take the panels off, because sometimes they'll hide the little screws from you. This one's got a little screw hiding up here. That takes the side off. And down under here, there's one that takes the side off. And you pull the side off, it gives you access to your idler pulley. And this is a lefty tighty, righty loosey, which is opposite from almost every other screw out there. Most of them are righty tighty, lefty loosey. This one's lefty tighty. You turn it to the left to tighten it. And of course, this slides up and down to make sure that this is snug and this is snug. And the only way to check it, of course, is to hold it, make sure they don't slip. So make sure you don't turn this real hard to the left thinking, I can do it. Snap. You've been tightening it the whole time. Turn it to the right to loosen it, and then adjust here on that. Now underneath, this panel is the tricky one because it has the bolts that hold it on. There's going to be one right here, and there's one right here. All these don't come off, leave those on. And over here on the left-hand side where this little flap flips up, you're like, what's hiding under there? That's your other screw right there, this little guy. So you got 1, 2, 3. You take those off. And of course under here, like we've seen in other videos, everything that moves, you oil it. If it's got a hinge or a hole, you'll see the oil journals. Anything that slides back and forth, you oil. Of course, you know how to do that. And down in here, steel gears, really nice to have. This is a great little model. But fractional horsepower motor, very good little guy here. Okay, and after you get all that done, you think, well, let's go up to the top, see what's going on up on the top side, and take care of it. This is the top side. Okay, since we already had the top off, everything up here is going to be about your top left bearing, your top right bearing, which is down underneath here, your top right bearing, your driver rod. You can see the hole right there. That hole takes a drop of oil. Anything that moves, anything that rotates, anything that's inside of a bushing or a slide, you give it a drop of oil, then you turn your patterns, you watch things move, and if they're moving, that's where you put the oil on your slide inside there. So just what you see is what you get. And when you get one of these machines, any of these little Kenmores where you can get total access to everything in there, you get total access to all the moving parts, so you can oil all of your journals. That's what you're after in a quality sewing machine that'll last you forever. All steel. You don't see anything that's made out of plastic on here. Of course, maybe the hand wheel, decorative stuff over here on the hand wheel and the knob, so I won't be correct there, but all the integral parts, anything that's stressful, anything that's going to be stressed when you sew and wear out is made out of metal. So anything that moves, all your connectors, just like we've done in other videos, drop. The 10400, this is a real easy one to service. Okay, that's a quick run through of taking care of all the oiling on this 10400. It's a nice little machine. It's a portable, has a cool carrying case in the back there. You can see that carrying case it comes in. It all self-contains, slides together. folds up, and the accessories will go down inside here. They hide away very cleverly down here. So awesome little machine. Now my customers call them cute, and I think they're clever. They might be cute, but they're clever because they're engineered. They've reduced the size, and they made it an awesome little machine. My wife has one. All of my daughters had one. Whenever I get a chance to buy one of these, I usually do if we can get together on the price, but the prices are going up substantially. These are getting harder to find, and the prices are going up. I think the last one I bought was probably twice or maybe 3 times what this thing sold for retail. So the prices are getting kind of wacky. If you find one, you can afford it, grab it. It's a nice machine. The 158 10400 by Kenmore.